Here's a question from Nora. Why do I overeat when I'm stressed? Even though I no longer binge eat, stressful events almost always lead to overeating. It's frustrating because I want my eating to be stable, regardless of life's circumstances. Nora, you're not alone. Stress is a very common trigger for overeating because eating temporarily provides distraction or comfort. It's important to realize that eating is simply an attempt to feel better. So let me first say that there's no reason to add to your stress by beating yourself up or feeling guilty for simply trying to take care of yourself. So what is stress anyway? Stress is your body's response to an event or situation that feels threatening, overwhelming, or harmful, whether real or perceived. In fact, stress is not necessarily even bad. Stress can protect you from harm, help you react when threatened, help you adapt to changing circumstances, motivate you to do your best, and it even adds a little excitement to our lives. However, when you experience excessive or chronic stress or don't have the skills yet to cope with it, stress can take a toll on you physically and emotionally. Stress results from your body's instinct to protect itself, called the fight, flight, or freeze response. Reactions like that were useful when your ancestors frequently faced life and death situations. Today, few situations are life and death, yet your body still reacts as if they are. When you're faced with a challenge, whether it's true physical danger, a deadline, or a traffic jam, the hypothalamus sends impulses through the endocrine and autonomic nervous systems. These signals produce a surge of energy by making various organs dump stress chemicals like cortisol and adrenaline into the bloodstream. This boosts your heart rate and your blood pressure, dilates your blood vessels, and releases glucose into your bloodstream. This response is intended to mobilize you for quick action. However, when the response is out of proportion to the actual threat, or when mobilization isn't possible or helpful, you'll experience distress. This type of stress can wear down your body, exhausting you and weakening your defense against disease. As a result, you may experience gastrointestinal problems, headaches, insomnia, anxiety, depression, high blood pressure, and even heart disease. It can also lead to distress habits like overeating, smoking, drinking, or drug use. When you're experiencing stress, your impulse might be to power through, freak out, or stick your head in the sand. But busyness, overworking, smoking, eating to the point of discomfort, drinking alcohol to excess, isolating, or taking frustration out on others usually just perpetuates the stress reaction. Since a stress-free life isn't possible or even desirable, it's important to learn to manage stress before it manages you. First, remember that it's fine to choose to eat even if you aren't hungry. But choose, don't cheat. Feeling like you're cheating only adds to your stress. Of course, the problem with eating is that the source of the stress really doesn't go away. So for longer lasting relief, there are other ways to reduce your stress. Pause and focus. Instead of trying to escape what you're experiencing, pause and take a few deep breaths. Do a slow head-to-toe scan and become aware of what you're thinking, feeling, how your body is reacting, and what you're doing as a result without judging it. Just observe what's there. Put things in perspective. When you're feeling overwhelmed, stop and ask yourself, what difference will this make in 1 week or even 1 year from now? And is this really important to me? Pause and breathe. If the situation won't have any long-term consequences or doesn't hold any true importance in your life, it deserves less of your energy. If you notice you're in an overreactive mode, remember to pause and breathe. Change your thoughts. Thoughts about the past or the future are often at the root of stress, but the only thing you can control is what you focus on right now. When you view something as manageable or even tolerable, your body will remain alert but not alarmed. Take charge, if possible. If you notice that you're feeling out of control, ask yourself, can I change this? If so, how? If you can take some action to correct, improve, or remove yourself from a situation, your stress will be reduced considerably. Accept. When a situation is beyond your control, use self-compassion and respect your personal strengths and limitations. When you accept the situation as it is in this moment and just allow it to be, you won't compound the stress response by resisting it or overreacting to it. Acknowledge your power to choose. Remember, you can choose to change jobs, discontinue your involvement with certain people, or limit your activities. You also have choices about how you perceive and react to circumstances, events, and people in your life. Take a baby step in the direction you want to go. Empower yourself by acknowledging your ability to choose, even if your choice is just to breathe right through it.